Alright, it's late, so I won't do too much of this. I know it was supposed to be a short one, so I figured I'll wait it out. You look at hopefully the fan's not picking up and cutting out this mic too much. You look at the standings now, who came out of that divisional round. I think my predictions were all right. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I said was going to happen. But Denver looking like a force. It really sucks that I was able to beat them this year. That would also bring Jacksonville. I don't know what happened in these games. I didn't have any time to watch them. So, and like I said, it's getting late, so I don't know how much longer I'll take on this. But I wanted to get something out just because I said I was going to try to. I might do something special for the Super Bowl if I can get it to work. We'll see. But, playoff schedule. Look at what happened exactly, go through some of the stats, why people lost. We'll start with the least close game. I guess technically it's this one. And we'll go on to the interesting ones last. There was a delay due to some moving situation with one of the owners. So, whatever. Final season, like we said. Wanted to get everything done right. Broncos actually, for scoring 52 points, did not have as many yards as you would think. 230 rush yards is disgusting. It's infuriating. Sure, a lot of that had to do with just it's hard to stop the run this year. Steelers got more first downs, funny enough. But overall, just a rough one. 2 turnovers. I don't understand how this game got such a bad score. I guess it was close for a half. Really was close in the third quarter, too. But the box score doesn't say that it should be this disgusting blowout. So it is interesting. 2 picks thrown, 29 of 36. Didn't have much pass work from the Broncos side. Didn't need to pass it. Rushing wise, 4 touchdowns on the ground there. Another one added from the backup, so 5 total rushing touchdowns to the 2. Decent run efficiency. 4.7 isn't great for Madden, but it's decent. The longest run was only 62. So I'm sure there was another big 50-yarder somewhere in this bunch of yards, but really, it seems like if you look at the stats, you would not guess the score was what it was. Touchdown from Hutchins, touchdown from Green, Mims came in the end zone. Not many sacks given up. Yeah, just the 1 sack altogether. Yeah, this would not be my guess for how it ended up. Was there fumbles? No, because we were 2 turnovers. Defensive touchdown wise, only 1 defensive touchdown. Yeah, I mean, hell of a job by the Broncos. It's been a hell of a season for them. Just, man, the box score does not. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing a 23-point loss. Was there 4th down conversions that I didn't see? Can I even see that here? General, no. I don't think they're going to show me. 4th downs. Broncos converted a 4th. Doesn't see. Yeah, there's no percentage, which kind of sucks. I wish I could see the 4th down percentage, 3rd down percentage. Maybe that would tell the story. But they won't let us see it. Moving on to the next game, Eagles continues his dominance. 24-point run in the 4th quarter. Overall, I mean, at halftime, Lions had the lead. In the 3rd quarter, the Lions had the lead. And then, just taking over. Hell of a comeback. What is that? 24, 31. Yeah, 31 to 28 heading into the 4th. I don't know why I did all the math in my head when it's right there. He didn't score in the 4th. But 31 to 28, I mean, you had them where you wanted them. It seems. Unfortunate end, because that's just. Oh no! Did a quarterback injury happen here, or did he just bench at the end and throw 3 garbage time picks? That explains that fourth quarter run, especially if it was an injury that got Griffith. Rush yards, Gibbs was stifled. Kind of story of last, when I went up against him, he didn't get that big run. Actually, yeah, the big run was the only difference in our game with Gibbs' rushing stats. So Gibbs, best running back of the cycle, kind of ends that postseason run on a dud. Coleman, a great replacement for Saquon. Oh boy, got him over the top. Beat him over the top. That is frustrating way to lose. Because he did the hard part. He held this run game in check. That is so difficult against this Eagles team. And it's Jalen Noel that does it to you. I feel for you. Didn't even get pressured. Obviously, I'm sure some of those picks came on pressure, but yeah, unfortunate end there for the Lions, because this is a game you look at and think it's very winnable heading into that fourth quarter. 2 defensive touchdowns, so he threw 2 pick sixes, assuming both of those came in the end of the game. It is what it is, but man, that secondary is so stupid. 3 corners that are just. I just, every time I talk about this Eagles team, it just turns into either me hating or glazing and no in between. But that's a tough defense to get past. Kicking wise, everything looked good. Punt wise, yeah, conservative game plans. They didn't do too much 4th down stuff. Hey, shout out to the Eagles. 24-0 fourth quarter run to send yourself a chance to get back to the Super Bowl one more time. I think he's been to 3, or this would be his 3rd out of the 4 seasons. So that's awesome to see. Over here, this is the first close game. Jacksonville, Baltimore. Heading into the fourth quarter, we're looking at 15. Baltimore had 15 heading into the fourth, and Jacksonville had only 24. So, only a 2-score deficit heading into the last quarter of his Madden season. Lamar threw a pick. 38 pass attempts. Kind of get out of your game there when you throw 38 times with Lamar, but you fall down early and you just get out of it sometimes. At halftime, he could probably abandon the run, and that's exactly what happened. 6 rush attempts. I know he doesn't have the best running back room, but you have Lamar Jackson. Gotta try to get that run game in more. Tootin really didn't have much of a day either. Receptions. Brian Thomas had one. Norwood had one. Mark Andrews somehow still kicking it. Got a touchdown. JSN was on this team. Didn't even realize. Who signed JSN? I felt like he moved in the middle of the season. Maybe not this season, but it could have been last season where he moved. Couple sacks for Jacksonville. That helps. 3 total. Tackles for a loss. This is where Jacksonville really won the game. Just the trenches, getting the edges, the D tackles. Even the linebackers got back there. Got that 1 pick, obviously, Smallwood. No defensive touchdowns. I don't think there was any other turnovers. Yeah. Field goal wise, overall good. Does that mean the Ravens didn't score a single? No. He had to have gone for 2 at some point. Yeah. So he went for 2, didn't get it. That probably happens in the second half. But low scoring game. Ravens just kind of had their game plan ruined. Let's check that just to see, because I would imagine they ran the ball more than that throughout the season, but maybe not. This Madden was all about the run game. Yeah. So he just got away from his game. I mean, a 92 overall with all the boosts and stuff. Even Lamar. Granted, he doesn't run too much with them, but Lamar doesn't get involved in a playoff game rushing wise when you're down. If you're gonna drop back and pass, you really kind of have to make sure you're using Lamar's legs when you're doing that, whether it's rollouts or something to just get him moving. Again, I didn't watch the game, so I'm obviously missing some things. And we'll look at this last game. The Saints outgained the Cardinals in a loss. Rush yards went to the Cardinals. First downs were even. The total yards gained, actually. I hate that it includes kick and punt return yards there. This is where the game was 8 third down conversions to 3, and then the 1-to-1 fourth down. Yeah. That's a big difference. Rattler, 4 touchdowns, no pick. Booby did throw a pick with his midget quarterback, but 17-19 overall. Rush-wise, Saquon, good day. He does have coffee as well, so I'm surprised we didn't see more of his backup running back, but he might just be running Saquon into the ground now that it's the end of the season. Saints ran away from his run game. Seems to be the trend in these playoff losses. Just these guys that are notoriously pretty decent rushers don't run the ball. Harrell still got his. Kind of a weird story, this Madden, a low overall receiver that's up there with the stats every single time. McBride got a touchdown. Allen got one on the air. 9 catches from Allen. Running backs. They definitely ran this Madden. Why is... Oh, Paris Johnson. I thought that was Paris Campbell for a second. 1 sack throughout the whole game. Tackles for loss, not really there. The pick came from Kool-Aid, so he ends the season right. Fumble recoveries. 2 Cardinals turned the ball over twice, yet win this one. Interesting. Seven touchdowns to 5 helps. This is a big difference here. Okay. Yeah. But hey, shout out to Booby. We'll see if he can win the Battle of the Birds there. Broncos, Jags. You know, let me look at something. I'll give my prediction. I have the Eagles winning the whole Super Bowl, but Broncos, Jags. I don't know if they played each other this season or not. I'll check that. Broncos are just kind of really good this year. Yeah, turnovers will kill him eventually. That's the prediction anyway. There's going to be a game where he's just turns the ball over a little bit too much to overcome. I'd guess. And that's not the time of the year where turnovers can be happening. Double check if they played this season and see if there was a story there. I'll check if Booby and the Eagles have played as well. Cardinals, so many C teams that I didn't realize would be on the schedule. Yeah, so Booby lost by, or no, Booby won. Wow. Booby blew him out. I still think the Eagles come back and win this, but their first matchup, he just controlled the whole game. Hey, I don't think the Eagles have another game like this. That's for sure. I've never seen him turn the ball over that many times in a game. So we'll see. But I'm willing to bet. I'm assuming these are 3 user picks from Booby. I'm willing to bet that doesn't happen again. Broncos. We're looking for Broncos playing the Jags. Does not look like we got that matchup this season. Okay, so we did not. But I still think Broncos will come out on top. We'll have 1 seed versus 1 seed. Eagles will have a chance to defend that title. But a chance at a new champion. I don't have much else to go off of. Like I said, it comes Super Bowl time, depending on when it's played and everything, I'll try to see if I can do something. But I did want to get something out. Madden will soon be deleted, and I'll never have to think about Madden 26 again. Other than that, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to cut it here. And Super Bowl show will be on the way. I'll leave it running while this actually plays the weekly recap.
Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the Denver defense that steps up on this play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Broncos use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Jalen Noel. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the tight end, Trey McBride. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. It's a 66-yard catch and run to the house. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando.